everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and yes, I am in my pajamas. I figured it was appropriate, since we are bringing up the Justice League, that I would be wearing my Wonder Woman pajamas. They are fuzzy, they are warm. I've got some hot peach tea here. I'm just chilling. So, yeah, I figured I would get this update filmed, and yeah, you're here in my bedroom with me, just chilling late at night. My kids are asleep. You might hear that little hum of the monitor in the background. That's how I know that's how a mom knows if her kids are really sleeping, if you listen to the monitor. All right, let's get on to this. This is Throwback 30. I love this project. I really do. It is coming back again next year, but this is a May to May project, and it is a little bit different than the average year-long PANtastic Ladies project. This is one that I created because I want to do all the projects all the time, and it's just not possible. And this way I get a little tiny piece of everyone that at least is in this project. So when this comes back again in May, it will have some of the same projects in it, because there are certain projects that are recurring in the PANtastic Ladies. So a lot of those will stay in, but the ones that are more seasonal or aren't going to be recurring, they will be replaced with other seasonal and other year-long projects that won't be coming back, but then we'll go into Throwback 30. So each year that Throwback 30 comes back, it will be like paying homage to the previous year's panning in the group. I hope that makes sense. So if you missed it the first go round, I mean, you still have time to jump on, but it's 30 products, and you know, half the year is gone, so that's up to you if you want to jump in. We welcome you if you want to, by all means, but know that this is coming back. So if you want to jump on it coming up in May, it will be back, and we will have some different categories. So let's get into this. I have two empties, and I knew that they were going to be empty because they were eyeshadows that I had frankened with something else. And I knew I was getting close to finishing that franken. So I have for 7 Deadly Pans, and this then was Lust. I chose the Sugar Pill Chroma Lust, and this was in Goldilocks. And it was just like a little baggy sample. And I had frankened it with some other crazy stuff. It is done. I really enjoyed this. And if I could get a full size of it, I certainly would, once I'm done with all my other gold eyeshadows, of course. And then this one was from the Sephora Colorista palette. It was a gold with glitter in it. And this was for the 12 Days of Christmas. And the reason I chose this one is, one, it was gold, and two, it had pan. So it literally was a ring around there. So it was the 5 golden rings. And that one is done. So 2 empties. That brings me to a total of 23 out of 30 done in this. There is a strong possibility that I will finish this one a little bit early, but I can't talk. I do still have a highlighter in here that I haven't touched yet, but it's not huge. It looks huge because it's loose, but it's not really like a lot of volume to it. So I'm not super worried about finishing this project, but we'll get into that in a second. Now that I've showed you the empties, let's get into the rest of the products, and I will tell you what projects they are for. The first one is 50 Shades of Panning. That was based on 50 Shades of Grey and like the books, movies. And it was pretty much anything a little risque. And I chose this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide-On Liner. I'm trying to see with these bright lights in here which side is which, because most of the lettering has been sharpened off. This is the Perversion side, which is the one that I chose for 50 Shades of Panning, and Rockstars on the other side. But that's all I have left. I'm not even bothering to measure it on the paper anymore because it's tiny. It is super tiny. I probably should just mark it here on the lid, but I keep hoping every time that I sharpen it, it will be the last time that I sharpen it, because even though it looks like the pencil is kind of long, it's very awkward to try and sharpen this with an eyeliner on the other side, because I'm always afraid I'm going to snap it, or like the lid is going to come off and like break the other side. So it's very awkward to sharpen at this stage, but it's going, and it keeps going, and I'm just going to keep working on it until it's done. I would like to say it would be done by the next update, but I don't know. I honest to God have no idea if it will or not. All right, moving on to the next one, which is Birthstone Beauty. The birthstone that I chose was Diamond, and this is the Masked Beauty Purifying Charcoal and Diamond Facial Mask. Looks like this. I actually used this today. I needed it. I needed it this morning. My skin was craving it, and yeah, there's not a lot left in there, so I'm enjoying it. I do believe this one will be done by the next update, and that will be nice because I have plenty of other masks in my collection that I need to work on. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, I did see a few people have asked what these little gemstones are on some of my products, and that is just I have marked some of the products where I don't have a space where I can keep them separated from my non-project stuff. So the stuff with the gems is to let me know that this product is in a project. So if I'm reaching for a mask, that I want to reach for the one with a gemstone on it. So that is the explanation for that one. So periodically you will see some products that have those on it. Sometimes I'll use stickers of different kinds, just anything that is going to like visually trigger me to say, oh, that's the one that I want to use, and I'm not using the wrong one to, you know, not get my projects done. So to answer that question, that's what those little gems are for. All right, moving on to the next one is Cupid's Bow, and that is like Valentine's themed product, and you know, roses, you get roses for Valentine's Day, so I chose the Bare Minerals Rose Gossamer. I haven't touched this. This is the highlighter that I was talking about, and I haven't used it at all since it's been in here in May because I've been working on so many other highlighters. I do believe I will be starting that sometime in January, so I'm pretty sure that I will have that done by the end of the project, but it might take me a few months to get it done, but I'm not really worried about this one. Not even in the slightest. All right, moving on to the very next one is Fire and Ice. This was a project created by Rebecca, Simply Rebecca. She's changed her YouTube name again, and I can't remember what she has it as now. I know for a while it was Simple Southern Girl, then Simply Rebecca, and I just don't remember. I don't remember what it is now. I can't keep track of all the name changes, but she's a lovely girl, and she based this off of a Robert Frost poem. So you had to pick either a fire product or an ice product. Fire is a product that is red, orange, or yellow. It could be the product or the packaging. Ice products are white, blue, silver, or gray. And I kind of picked both in one product. I've got white and gray and the reddish orange here. This is the Retzelaine Advanced Hydration Face Wash. I can't talk. I was at this line right here last time, and now I am down here. It is going slow because I usually have one face wash in my shower and one at my sink, and depending on which one is in the project that ends first, that's the one that I use at my sink because that's where I wash my face the most, though there are times when I do like to wash my face in the shower, so that's when I use this one. Now when it comes close to this project being done, I will probably put this one up by my sink and use this one up first. Does anyone else do stuff like that? Or is it just me? I mean, I know I'm weird, but you never know. There could be other weird people out there. Moving on. Golden Girls. This product. I'm still loving this one. This was created by Elise, and it was all about the Golden Girls, the TV show. Who didn't watch the Golden Girls? She had a series of prompts. We just had to pick prompts to match the show, and then you pick the product to match the prompt. And I picked the prompt Golden Girl because it was easy, and I went with the CoverGirl True Blend Face Primer for Oily Skin. I was at this line right here. Now I'm at this green line, And I do not think it will be done by the next update, possibly the one after that. So maybe February is when I'll finish it. I find it's funny, since I started using this one or the Essence one, I used to go through primers a lot faster. And since I found a primer that really works for my skin, like this one and the Essence, no, it's Catrice, Keep Me Matte Prime and Fine. With those two, I feel like I don't need to use as much primer, and it just works so much better for me. So, oily girls, it's definitely worth a try. So, next, I'm going to save one of them for last, and I'll explain in a minute, and that's why I'm wearing this. But let's get Peeping Pan / Go for the Goal done. It's the same project. Peeping Pan and Go for the Goal are the same project. It was just renamed because the pan portion was confusing to some people. They thought they had to pick something that had a pan in it, and that really wasn't what the project was supposed to be about. It was supposed to be about, no matter what your product was, whether it was beauty or makeup related, to set a goal for it and reach your goal, roll that product out, and roll in a new one. So that is why we renamed it. But when we put this up, it was originally Peeping Pan, so that's why I have it as both in here. And my goal was actually to hit the bottom of the jar of the, what is this? The Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow in Festivity. I had to think of the name of this one because I just panned Soiree and I couldn't remember. So this is Festivity. I was so close to hitting pan and it started to dry out. I had to rehydrate it, so to speak, and now the bottom of that jar is nowhere in sight. And I have not been prioritizing this because this will roll over to the new year, whereas other projects and other eyeshadows, they need to get done this year. So that was on the back burner. I will probably use that a lot more starting in January. And the last product and project is for the Justice League, hence, you know, the Wonder Woman. If you guys watch my channel on a regular basis, you may or may not have seen that I did a hair care declutter. I know, hell has frozen over. Jessica has decluttered because I'm embracing the curly girl method, and I'm working on drying my gel cast. That's why my hair looks a little crazy right now and it looks a little stiff. See, but that's because my hair is only about 50% dry and I don't want to break my gel cast right now. If you follow Curly Girl, you will understand what I'm talking about. But anyway, the product that I had in for Justice League was for the Aquaman, and it was not Curly Girl approved. And I wanted to get rid of everything that was not Curly Girl approved because I'm trying to improve the health and the look of my hair. So that has gotten passed on to someone else, and I need to replace it because there's plenty of time left in this project. There's no reason why I couldn't replace that product with something else and, you know, continue and actually finish by the time that this project is over. So one of the new products that I got in my Ulta 20,000, I wish it was 20,000, 2,000 point haul was this Essence Lash Princess Volume Mascara. This is one that I have not tried yet. So I switched from Aquaman to Flash or Batman because it would cover both. Flash, the color was red, and Batman, obviously, the color is black because he's always in black. So this is my new product for Justice League. It is brand new. Obviously, my goal is to finish. And yeah, I hope I like it because I bought an extra one. It was a sale. It was a sale. It's like buy one, get one or something. So, you know, that's just the way it works. And I didn't pay for it. So that makes it even better. All right, that is my update for this. So all of these products, hopefully I will have something empty by the next time. I'm really thinking the mask. The mask should be empty. I don't know about this eyeliner. I keep asking if anyone's ever used one of these two-sided and nobody has said anything. So I guess I'm the only one, or people have them and haven't finished them. that's more likely the scenario. But that is this update. It was very long-winded because Jessica's insane. And yeah, I'm speaking in the third person. I don't know what's going on. PANtastic ladies, everyone that's joined in, they're going to be down below. I usually say that in the beginning, but I thought I better address the elephant or the pajamas in the room, so that's what I did. But everyone that has joined in, they're going to be down below. Check them out. They're probably a little bit more coherent than I am. And that's about it. So, yeah, I'm going to bid you adieu. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.